For my second whiskey tasting this evening, I have a Brickway. No, I don't. That's the next one. I'm going lower ABV first. This one here is Dead Rabbit Irish Whiskey. It's bottled at 44%, and it's Whiskey Base 116334. I have no idea what this costs. I've never seen it around here. This was given to me by Whisky Jason last March. He gave me this Irish whiskey along with 19 other samples to try. So I've been having a lot of fun trying these. Liking some, not liking others quite so much. But it's a good cross-section of whiskey that he's given me that I would never had an opportunity to try otherwise. So I'm going to open this one here. We got about 50 mils. Let's pour it into a nice clean glass. This is the Dead Rabbit Irish Whiskey. Now I had a little bit of a look at their website trying to get some images of what the bottle looks like. I might as well get that out of the way right here. This is what the bottle looks like. Okay, now that you've seen what the bottle looks like, I was started to read the story behind this whiskey, and it said something about some gangs in New York City in Lower Manhattan, and one of the worst neighborhoods was where there was an Irish gang or a gang of Irish immigrants that went around doing stuff. I didn't read much beyond that because I had found the image I wanted and used that. So anyways, don't know what it cost. Don't believe it's available here. But I'm going to nose it. 44% should be right in the Goldilocks zone for drinking strength. Oh. Now, is it a pot still or a blend? I don't know if it's a single pot still or a blend. It doesn't say anything on here. Maybe I should have read a little bit more on the website. I get that unmistakable characteristic of the unmalted barley, along with the malted barley. The unmalted barley makes it a little bit more grainy, and it's definitely doing that here. This can only be an Irish whiskey. It's light, and it has that unmalted barley note. Along with that, I'm getting a little bit of bubblegum, Bazooka Joe bubblegum. Remember that stuff? It used to be in a little bubblegum package and folded into the little package. The thing was only about this big. Folded into the package was a little cartoon about Bazooka Joe and his gang. I don't know. It's amazing how when you smell something, it can bring back memories. This is one of those for me. Okay. Now it just smells like a light Irish whiskey, most likely triple distilled. Don't know much else about it. Oh, now I'm getting a little more. I'm getting hay, like bales of hay. I'm smelling hay. Something a little herbal with it, so herbal note. Can't say what exactly. It's fading a little bit towards maltiness as well. So at the same time, I'm getting a maltiness and an unmalted graininess. And there's that bale of hay again. And a little bit of digging in there. There's something fruity. Bit of a cherry note. Now, am I getting that from ex-bourbon barrels that it was probably aged in? It's strange. Let's look at the legs for a bit. Oh, look at those drops slowly forming. Nice. It's light, it's a bit fruity, it's a bit malty, a little bit unmalty, if that's a description. I don't know. Get the last couple drops out of this bottle. Okay. Have a little sip of water. Oh, that's cold. That's so cold it's making the gap between my teeth tingle. And altogether, a pleasant nose, and it's what you'd expect from an Irish whiskey, without a special cask finish or wine finish or anything like that. Let's taste it. Oh, that is rather nice. Now I'm getting a fruity note. Definitely taste some of that unmalted barley. A little bit of toffee caramel. Gonna have to have a second sip. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Big. The most dominant thing, the most forward thing here is the grainy taste of that unmalted barley. It just stands right out in front of everything else. Now, as that thing has coated my mouth, it is fading away. It's fading away, and I'm getting I'm getting some caramel and toffee on the finish. Let's do it again. Ah, unmalted barley on the nose. Now it really comes out. Yeah, the predominant note is unmalted barley. Then even on the palate, I'm getting hay. I'm getting a little hint of pears, a little bit of fruit, a little bit of pears in there. But that unmalted barley, that note is strong. Mm. One more. Yeah, really strong unmalted barley on the aftertaste. Maybe it's only double distilled. It's a little bit like a Kilbeggan. A little bit like a Kilbeggan, which is double distilled. Hmm. Now I'm getting a bitterness on the finish. It's not an unpleasant bitterness. It's just a bit of bitterness on the finish. So is that tannins from the wood? Possibly. Maybe they used old, reused casks, because it seems to be quite spirit driven in that unmalted barley note is very much in your face. Huh. Definitely has a lot more character than your typical Jameson, or even Bushmill for that matter. Yeah, interesting young whiskey. It has a lot of edges to it, especially that unmalted barley note. It's quite tasty if you like that. If you like those edges, it's nothing. It's not one of those, totally smooth and totally forgettable whiskey experiences. This one has some pep to it, at least in the flavor department. And yeah, I'm getting a caramel vanilla as the finish fades away. First the malted barley, and then the unmalted barley dissipates. And then there's a caramel vanilla on the finish, and it's still a little bit spicy, a little bit, bitter. Hmm. I mentioned that I was going to try a bit of water, didn't I? Okay. See if I can do this justice. This is reminding me of my mother making pouring cough syrup in a spoon for me. Okay. There, that's a little bit of water. Let's see if that mellows that strong unmalted barley presence. Oh yes, this one does benefit from a bit of water. It softens that in your face unmalted barley burn almost, making it mildly spicy, a little sweeter. Nice on the nose too. Oh yeah, a little sweeter, And now I'm getting a white pepper. It's peppery. And the finish takes a little while to fade. It fades to a touch of bitterness, although it's not as strong as it was before. Tasty. I rather like this. I'll have to see if I can locate a bottle somewhere. It's rather nice. Well, once again, drinking to your very good health. Slantava.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Yeah.